So for all of you worried about war in the Middle East, as the president is about to unofficially declare war tonight against ISIS, and we're going to continue to do more and more bombings in several different countries, don't worry, hope is on the way. Hillary Clinton. She's going to run in 2016. We still have to say might. She's going to run. And she has a brilliant idea. The problem with Obama is that he was too progressive. And the correct strategy is to be more right-wing, more pro-war, more hawkish, more bombings. Oh, great, a progressive alternative. Now, I know why her advisors are out all over the press talking about how they don't agree with Obama. Here's why. A recent CNN ORC poll this week showed that only 30% of Americans think Obama has a clear plan for combating ISIS. So here comes the Clinton folks out there in the press saying, we're not with Obama. Not only are we not with Obama, we think he's a pussy. Okay, now you think I'm exaggerating? Like, listen to the quotes for yourself and then you make a decision. Former Hillary Clinton aide. If you think they do this without Hillary's permission, you don't know a thing about politics. You never want to be a Monday morning quarterback, as they're about to be a Monday morning quarterback, on these issues, because who knows how things would ultimately turn out. But Obama has been passive on these issues. She would have taken a more aggressive approach. Now, passive shares the letters PSS with the word I used. Okay, all right. Now, they're not anywhere near done. They say, it's the very notion of decisiveness. She's not gnashing her teeth the way we're seeing time and time again with Obama. She's a strong leader. She never gnashes her teeth. She looks just like Bush. Looks at something and goes, I see into your soul. I'm going to act. Bomb. Okay. Oh, okay. A clear leader that decides things from the gut. Boy, I really miss those days. No, I don't. We're living in those days. That's what Obama does anyway. All right. Now, on the issue of Syria, now Obama was all wrong. Hillary was right all along. She was secretly telling him all the right things to do. In an interview with The Atlantic, Clinton also said that the administration's decision not to get involved in the Syrian conflict was a failure. Now, let's remember that if we had gotten involved in the Syrian conflict earlier, one of the rebels we might have supported was ISIS. But nonetheless, they brag about that. Again, we'll go back to the aide here. Secretary Clinton has made it very clear, not only in her book, that she thought the administration needed to be involved in creating a legitimate force in Syria against President Bashar al-Assad. Now, let's put it this way, you can call them illegitimate, but they're the largest and most effective force against Bashar al-Assad is ISIS. So here they're saying, we would have helped ISIS defeat Syria and we would have bombed the hell out of Syria. Then we would have turned around and we would have bombed the hell out of the guys we were just helping. That's how strong we are. No, that's how stupid you are. She's supposed to be an easy, no contest, walk-away winner of the Democratic primary in 2016. Are you kidding me? Are you mental? But I guess this is what the Democratic Party has turned into. Barely Republican light. Trying to out-Republicans at every turn, and certainly on the issue of war and more war. Okay. Now, as evidence that the president's in trouble, The Hill points to this poll. The survey followed a Washington Post ABC News poll that showed 1 in 4 Democrats consider the Obama presidency to be a failure. They put that as evidence that President Obama has not done enough bombings and enough war. No, 1 in 4 Democrats don't like him because he's nowhere near a progressive. He's about to declare war in Iraq and Syria. You think those Democrats are like, God, golly gee, I wish he was more conservative. Conventional wisdom in D.C. is maddening, maddening. Why don't you ask those folks why they're against the president? I guarantee you I'm more right than you are. I guarantee it. Okay. So how is President Hillary Clinton going to act if she were to win? Well, a former senior administration official says this. Would she be quicker than President Obama to order kinetic military action? Yes. It is reasonable to assume she would be more action-oriented than President Obama, and he is more process-oriented. Look at that, another P and 2 S's in that word. Huh? Her tendencies are more bellicose than the president. They say that as a bragging point. She's more bellicose than the president is. Great, I can't wait to elect her as a Democratic nominee. Now, I'm not saying they use the P word on purpose, but look, it's all, he's passive, he's process-oriented. She's aggressive, she's bellicose, she's action-oriented. Sounds like a hawk, sounds like George Bush, sounds like Dick Cheney. No, there they make a distinction. Clinton allies cringe at the notion that the former secretary is a hawk. They call the label lazy and say they prefer to think of her as action-oriented, decisive, and strong-willed. A rose by any other name, or perhaps war by any other name, doesn't really matter. It still smells like crap. And that's what Hillary Clinton and her team is peddling right now. Great. You want to run as the more pro-war candidate in the Democratic primary? Have at it, Hoss. I believe somebody tried that in 2008 and it didn't work out that well. Oh, that's right. It was you.